Hey YouTube, this is Dawn and you're following Diz's Journey. Today is December 17th, 2012 and I am 5 days pre-op. I wanted to do a 1 week video to talk about how I'm feeling, but that just never happened, having some problems with my laptop and the webcam, but I've been feeling pretty calm, pretty relaxed about everything, you know, just trying to make sure I have everything that I need when I get home after surgery. So I hit the grocery store last night. When I come home, I'll be on 2 weeks of full liquid, so went and got my sugar-free Jello, which when I make, I'll mix in some nectar protein powder, and I got a bunch of different soups to blend up and try. Butternut squash, a lot of bean soups because they have more protein in them. I know we need to get that protein in any way possible, so if I can get 5 more grams of protein in a particular soup versus another soup, then that's what I'm going to try to do. Also got some I think cream of mushroom, like no protein in that, but once again I'll add some of that nectar unflavored protein to get some. What else did I get? I got a sippy cup. Mixed emotions about that, but I'm a gulper, so I figured that if I could have something to kind of regulate me, that even if it's just for a day or two, it's worth the purchase. So we'll see how that goes. And I got some sugar-free popsicles, and I have different protein powders to try. I have a nectar sample pack that, even though I really want to try it now, I'm going to wait until after surgery because it makes no sense to do it now, and my taste will change, and what I might like now I may not like then. I was actually at Rite Aid today. They were saying that post-surgery, the pain medicine they send us home with, I think they said Darvocet, that it's good to team it up with Tylenol. Don't quote me on the name of the medication, but that you know, we should get a liquid Tylenol. But surprise, surprise, I haven't been able to find that. It only comes in children. So usually when I go get my hair done, which I did today, which I know it doesn't look like anything, but I just didn't want any styles or anything because I didn't want added stress like on my scalp, because my hair is usually sore for a few days. So I just got the bare bones done, but I always try to take something before then, and I couldn't take Motrin or Advil or anything like that, so I figured I'd just buy the liquid Tylenol. And I went to a couple different drugstores because I was out just picking up stuff that I needed anyway, and all I could find was the children's, and I took that, and it was interesting because a dose for children is 160 milligrams, and the extra strength Tylenol has 500 milligrams. So I'm going to be going through that pretty fast, I'm sure, after surgery. But you know, it is what it is. And the flavor of it, oh, it was so sweet. It was just like liquid sugar. I wonder if parents taste this stuff they're giving their kids. Now, mind you, I did get generic, so I may actually go and get the Tylenol. Maybe it'll be a little bit better, but that should be interesting. Okay. I think right now, like I said, I'm pretty calm, and as you know, I've lost 20 pounds in my pre-op diet, and I'm having these feelings, which I know are normal because I've read about other people having them, but these feelings that I don't need to have the surgery, that I can do it myself. And they're not like long lasting, they're very fleeting, but the thought is there. And I'm very confident in my decision to have a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So that's not the issue. I guess for me it's just dealing with the emotional part of it once I have the sleeve. I think I've touched on this before, but the surgery portion of it, I have complete faith in my surgeon. My doctor recommended him to me, and my doctor is one of the top doctors in Philly, so I pretty much take what he says as word. You know what I mean? He knows what he's talking about, and he cares about me. So, like he does all his patients. So, you know, I don't take what he says lightly. So, in that respect, you know, I've had surgery before. That for me is not a problem. You know, out of the whole surgery thing, the thing that I was most concerned about was getting a catheter, because I've never had one of those. So that was like the thing that I was worrying about. But you know, but just I want to make sure that I'm not setting myself up for failure. For instance, today I did not plan well, and I had a shake this morning, and I ran out the house and went to my support group, and then I had a hair appointment at 2, so that was done at about 12. So I had about 2 hours to kill, and I didn't want to run back home, so I was basically just in the streets, and I had a 100-calorie muscle milk. But by the time I was at my hairdresser's and I was getting out at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I was starving, and I was having all these cravings for, like, I literally wanted to go to Little Caesars and have a whole pizza and crazy bread and eat it all at once. Like, and I've done that before, so I know I can do it. And that's what was on my mind, and I just could not stop these cravings and these feelings. And you know, I have this one part of me that's saying, Dawn, you know, you're having surgery in 5 days, get it together. And then the other part of me saying, I'm hungry, that's what I want. I need this emotional void filled right here with some food, because you know, that's what I want. So what I did end up doing was going to get a salad, and I got some a couple slices with it instead of eating a whole pizza and cheesy breadsticks. So not the best choice, but a better choice. And I need to like get my act together. So as of tomorrow, I'm right back at it, and I will not be indulging anymore, because I will be planning, and I will be making sure that I have the things that I need to stay on diet. I'm even thinking about maybe doing clear liquids for a day or two, just to kind of make sure everything is cleared out and that I haven't done any damage. So emotionally, like I said, I'm pretty calm. I like to plan and kind of have control, not necessarily control, but I like to know what's going on. And I guess the unknown for me is kind of scary. That part is scary. But you know, everyone's journey is different, and you just don't know what you're going to have to deal with until you get there. So with that being said, I am very excited to be having my surgery in 5 days. I'll make sure that I do another video before then, and probably the night before I go in, and get some full body shots. I think I figured out how to do that. So get some full body shots up here, and share my rolls with y'all. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you all who have subscribed to me. I really didn't think anybody would be watching this, so I really appreciate you all, and thank you. And I finally figured out how to reply to comments, so I did go back on all the videos and reply to comments. So once again, thank you for watching. This is Dawn, and you're watching This Is Journey. Have a blessed evening.